So we thought, let us share something with all of us, what we feel is important for a community. Because if you see, ISKCON is not an social club. It's not a place where people come to, when we are tired of the material world, we just go for some entertainment. ISKCON is not like that. ISKCON is a spiritual place. Here we talk about deep spiritual realizations, deep spiritual relationship with Krishna, with Guru, and with Vaishnavas. It is not an impersonal movement where I am only connected to Krishna direct, me and Krishna, no one in between. No. To go to Krishna, we have to go to Guru. To go to Guru, we have to go through Vaishnavas. So relationships are most important. So what is important for a community? What makes a community, or what breaks a community for that matter? Those things are very important for us to know. Last year we had called a lot of devotees from other centers also, and we had called very few of our devotees because the place was limited. This time we thought we will call all our devotees. If you see, all of us, we are the core devotees who are there with the movement from so many years, doing so many services. So if you see everyone around you, everyone is a Vaishnava. Sometimes we feel, there are no Vaishnavas around me. If you see, so many Vaishnavas are there around. So this year we thought, let it be within our own community, the Margao ISKCON Bhakta Vrinda. So now devotees will discuss briefly for 10 minutes what is important for a community and how we can strive for it. I think you will start first, or Prabhuji will start? Mike.
Om Agyantimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Mena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. So first of all, thank you Prabhuji for giving me this opportunity, and a big congratulations to all the devotees of Margao, in fact entire Prabhupada family, for this 1 year of completion anniversary. It is for everybody, this is for all of us, it is not any personal, it is all devotees 1 year of anniversary. Yeah. Hare Krishna. And today's topic, it is holy name and Vaishnav Aparad. So basically we know our entire moment we can only progress on the strength of the holy name. Golokera Premadhana Hari Nama Sankirtana Dina Hina Jatta Chilo Hari Nama Uddharilo Tara Sakshi Jagai Madai and Goinkar. Everybody in this world, whoever is a devotee, by Prabhupada's mercy, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mercy, is only a devotee because of this Harinam. Prabhupada just put a trap, the way hunter catches birds. So just Prabhupada came from the spiritual world and he just lay a trap. We all went to see, kiti asa, we go, some discount, some offer, and we got stuck in that net. So anybody who has become a devotee, it is Prabhupada's mercy that we got stuck. And very unfortunate people are those who cut that trap and got away. And they are again wandering. Since they got trapped, someday or the other day, they will come to bhakti by Prabhupada's mercies. So this Harinam is our lifeline. That is the only thing that will help us. So many people have started following regulative principle voluntarily, without any force. Why? This is the power of holy name. When holy name goes deep in our heart, even though now we are chanting still at Aparad Yukta Nam, it is still not pure. Like at least for myself, I'm telling you, many a times I fall asleep. So yeah, that is the best tablet. If anybody is not getting sleep, don't go to the doctor. Sorry, Mataji, your patients will be less. But I'm telling you, if you're not getting sleep, take Harinam, take Japamala, and you'll say, I never slept like this before. He's so merciful. Naam Prabhu. So he's saying, इसको नींद बहुत दिनों से सोया नहीं. At least मेरा सेवा करे, इसको अच्छा नींद देता हूँ. So that is the power. Once you start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, unknowingly, it is a magic. Slowly, that, because he is not different from Krishna, so you're associating with him. So when you associate with a person, that person's things come in you, right? So Hare Krishna is actually Krishna. The Shastras tell us, many a times we feel, because we are still not purified, but whether you believe or you don't believe, like it's like a child, whether he knows what is the quality of fire, the moment he touches, it will burn. So similarly, Hare Krishna Mahamantra, so powerful. The moment you start chanting, 1 round, 2 rounds, slowly you progress. Unknowingly, you start getting like distaste for all these material things. And more the purity, more sincerity, the effect is even faster. So whoever here is following the regulative principle, not more interested in all these material activities, it is not that that person is curbing or trying to force himself. No, it is naturally that is coming. So we are very, very grateful in this world where everywhere you see billboards of Maya Devi saying, come here, there is enjoyment, come here. The devotees can easily reject, easily. Even when they see the hoardings, they say, ye mere ko nahi chahiye. That is the strength of the holy name which Prabhupada gave us, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave us. It's Yuga Dharma. So that's the reason say Sumedasa, only one who is very intelligent, not just intelligent, very intelligent. Yajanti Sumedasaha. So we also have to become Sumedasaha. And you are all very, very fortunate, blessed soul who are coming here. And all glories to Prabhuji and Mataji, like everybody said. They've taken so much effort. And we have to avoid, now this is the glory of holy name. But anything, when you get, it can be taken away also. Right? There are so many people we have seen born in rich family. Father passes away, the child has no character, and within no time he is back on the roads. तो हमारा भी ऐसा हाल हो सकता है if we do Vaishnav aparad. Vaishnav aparad is said to be mad elephant offense. Like imagine you have built a nice garden, taken hard work, planted beautiful flowers, and now it's growing. And suddenly one fine day you allow a mad elephant just to enter that garden. What will happen? That elephant will just destroy the entire garden. So it is said we should always protect ourselves from Vaishnav aparad. Okay, sin is one thing, aparad is one thing. Krishna will, due to our conditioning, if you commit some sins, Krishna will forgive. But Vaishnav aparad, no. Krishna takes it very seriously. So it is said, Hanti Nindanti Vaidveshti Vaishnavan Nabi Nandanti Krudyate Yati Na Harsham Darshane Patanti Sat. So there is 6 kind of aparad we can do to Vaishnava. First is Hanti, physical. We can be very physical with Vaishnavas. I know nobody will be definitely. अपना इतना consciousness तो नीचे नहीं है. But there can be. So that is one kind. Shastra is saying. It is given Skanda Purana. Nindanti. बहुत common, right? 2 devotees come at the same time, join the satsang. One is progressing, the other one is not. There are very much chances the one who is not progressing, he can do ninda. अरे वो खाली दिखाता है, कुछ नहीं. मैं और दोनों साथ में आता है. Know what his life is. Only in center he pretends to be a devotee. Outside I know his. Never do any ninda. This is a hospital. We all are patient. We all are come here for. When do patient come to hospital? When he is diseased. So we are actually come here for curing our disease. So do not, आपने कभी किसी पेशेंट को भी से वो खाली बुखार का नाटक कर रहा है, ऑफिस में करते हैं, वो लीव चाहिए था इसलिए उसको, एंड नाउ इट इज यू गेट डॉक्टर सर्टिफिकेट ऑल्सो, माताजी नॉट यू. So never do ninda. It is none of your business. It is between Krishna and him. If he is actually doing some pretenders, Krishna will take care of it. आप अपना क्यों? Like you also want to progress. Your progress will be hampered, completely hampered. Even if you're right. Okay, already we have our own karma which we are not able to handle. Why we are taking additional? हाँ, सो नेवर डू निंदा, द्वेष्टि, बहुत द्वेष, समटाइम्स वी गेट सो जेलस और एनवियस, राइट। ये हर कोई देखो यही प्रभु जी का गुणगान करता है, यही माता जी का गुणगान होता है, हाँ, हम लोगों का गुणगान होता ही नहीं। हाँ, सुबह से शाम तक हम लोग किचन में रहते हैं, ये लास्ट में आके किसी और का नाम अनाउंस करते हैं। अभी नेक्स्ट टाइम सीसीटीवी कैमरा जो है लाइव डालेंगे। So very much, because that's the reason we are in this material world, envious. Do not be envious. At least मतलब as a human being should not be envious of anybody, and वहाँ तुम like we should not be envious of devotee at all, because they are actually doing everything for our progress, our senior devotees. So whether he is neophyte devotee, madhyam adhikari, uttam adhikari, anybody, please do not be envious. Okay, envious is a very very बहुत ही वेरी क्या बोलते हैं, नीचे स्तर का क्वालिटी है एनवियस। देन वैष्णवा ना भी नंदंती, व्हेन यू सी अ वैष्णवा यू डू नॉट बिकम हैप्पी। ओके, इट इज सेड इन दिस कलयुगा, इफ यू कमिट सिंस मानसिक मानसिक पाप, you do know Krishna is ready to forgive unless you are not doing it physically, because Kali-yuga is so much surcharged that बुरे ख्याल आते हैं बुरे, but if you think bad of a Vaishnava even in your mind, then Krishna takes it very seriously. वैष्णव के लिए भगवान बहुत बहुत इतना प्रेम करते हो अपने वैष्णव भक्तों से। अगर मानसिक अपराध भी आप करते हैं, डोंट थिंक अरे मैंने मुंह से तुझे कुछ बोला नहीं, फिजिकल आई डिडंट डू एनीथिंग, आई जस्ट, और उनको पता भी नहीं है, समटाइम वी डोंट नो, वी स्माइल एवरीथिंग, प्रभु यू आर सो नाइस, क्या है ये, बट अंदर चल रहा है तेरे को एक बार दिखाता हूँ मैं तुमसे कितना ग्रेट हूँ। इट इज़ सेड वंस Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur was going on his morning walk, and a couple was traveling in a car. The moment they saw the Guru Maharaj, they got down from the car, and it was rainy season and पूरा कीचड़ था। They offered दंडवत वहीं पे। महाराज said, अरे क्या करे, उनका पूरा कपड़ा, they were all in mud. They said, Maharaj, as grahasthas we are not doing anything much, at least let us have the this fortune of offering you respects. And he was so happy, he said, you'll go back to Godhead in this very lifetime if you have such a bhava. So ऐसा होना चाहिए हमको, जैसे when we see Vaishnava, it is said don't wait for them to come. अगर किसी ने बोला अरे सो एंड सो महाराज का गाड़ी आ गया, जहाँ पे हो वहाँ पे हमको दंडवत करना चाहिए। ऐसा मत रुको महाराज आएंगे मुझे देखेंगे और उनको देखते ही उनके सामने he has to acknowledge, ऐसा नहीं। सो दैट इज़ काइंड, मतलब दैट इज़ शास्त्रा जैसे द मोमेंट यू हियर किसी महाराज का नाम आ गए, वो है वहाँ पे, इमीडिएटली वी हैव टू, सो वी हैव टू, जैसे ही हम वैष्णव को देखते हैं हम लोगों को दंडवत करना चाहिए। एंड क्रोध रहते नेवर एवर, समटाइम हम लोगों को सेवा दिया जाता है ना, तो हम सेवा भी इतने क्रोध के भाव से करते हैं अरे बोला था इधर हाथ नहीं लगाने का, ये झूठा हो गया, जाओ हाथ धो के आओ। द पीपल हु आर कमिंग फॉर प्रोग्राम दे आर नॉट वेरी फेमिलियर विद आवर एटिकेट, वो लोग सीख रहे हैं। सो इवन सेवा वी शुड डू विद भक्ति भाव, उनको लगना चाहिए हाँ कितना अच्छी तरह से बताते हैं, हाँ प्रभु जी ऐसा नहीं करते, पता है ये झूठा होता है, ये भगवान का है, ये अलग है, तो नेक्स्ट टाइम आपकी क्या कीजिए, हम आपको परोसेंगे, आप दूर से ही। सो द पर्सन हु इज़ कमिंग ही शुड फील हाँ मुझे यहीं पे आना है। भक्त भी कितने प्यार से समझाते हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि नेक्स्ट टाइम अरे वहाँ पे जाने का ही नहीं ऐसा लगता है कि मतलब किसी का झगड़ा किसी और पे, ऐसे होता है ना। सो कभी भी यू शुड नेवर एवर बी एंग्री। ओके, अगर आपके अंदर एंगर है भी, यू शुड बी लाइक हनुमान की तरह आप यूज़ कर सकते हो उसको भगवान की सेवा में, तो ही नॉट टू जस्ट शो दैट योर सुपीरियरिटी और समबडी। एंड हर्षति, वेन एवर यू सी अ वैष्णवा यू शुड बी वेरी वेरी हैप्पी। तो आई जस्ट रिलेट वन pastime from Chaitanya Charitamrita. So Madhavendra Puri had two disciples, Ishwara Puri and Ramchandra Puri. Ishwara Puri was spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But this Ramchandra Puri, he had very bad quality of criticizing Vaishnavas. Once his spiritual master, when he was leaving the body, he started crying out of क्या बोलते हैं विरह भाव, he started crying. You know, this person tells him, my dear spiritual master, whole life you have been telling that we should not be attached to this material world, and now you're crying because you're leaving this body. He got so angry. He said, do you know why I'm crying? I'm actually feeling separation from Radha Krishna, and you think I'm crying out of attachment to this material world? You just get out of here. So this is how the Guru just abandoned him. And he he went to Jagannath Puri. And in Gambhira, he started seeing ants. And he started telling everybody, this Chaitanya Mahaprabhu एक खाली साधु बनने का नाटक करे. देखो घर में चींटी है, मतलब बहुत स्वीट्स खाते हैं. It is said a sannyasi, he eats in very regulation just to maintain his body. और देन what he used to do, he used to invite people home for प्रसाद, भर भर के खिलाते थे. एंड जाने के बाद बोलते थे, ये देखो कितना खाते हैं ये लोग. ये साधु नहीं, ये स्वादु है. खाली ना फुकट में प्रसाद मिलता है बोल के ये लोग सन्यासी बने. सो एंड द अदर डिवोटीज ऑफ चैतन्य महाप्रभु यूज्ड टू गेट सो एंग्री. दे आप उनको कुछ बोलते क्यों नहीं? ही सेड नो, ही इज़ गॉड ब्रदर ऑफ माई स्पिरिचुअल मास्टर, आई कैन नॉट से एनीथिंग. और एंड बिकॉज इज ऑफेंडिंग मी, ही विल गो टू हेल. सो आई डोंट वांट दैट टू हैपन. तो चैतन्य महाप्रभु ने खाना छोड़ दिया, क्योंकि वो जब खाते थे ना, ही यूज्ड टू से देख चैतन्य महाप्रभु कितना खाते हैं. सो दिस आर द काइंड ऑफ क्वालिटीज ही हैड. And we have to be very, very careful. Sometimes in the name of bhakti, instead of doing bhakti, we are actually paving our road to go to the hell. So we should very, very be careful. कि ये जो वैष्णव अपराध है ना, बहुत like I told, it's a mad elephant. कुछ ऐसा टाइम आएगा ना, धीरे धीरे हम सत्संग छोड़ देंगे, जपा छोड़ देंगे, एसोसिएशन छोड़ देंगे, और कभी हमको रास्ते में मिलेंगे, अरे प्रभु जी माता जी आप दिखते ही नहीं. नहीं मैं घर पे ही सब करती हूँ. एक्चुअली घर पे कुछ नहीं हो रहा है. वो वैष्णव अपराध के कारण भगवान ने आपका पूरा जो अट्रैक्शन था, वो जो चांस था, वो छीन लिया. लॉर्ड विल नॉट अलाउ सच पीपल टू अगेन कम, बिकॉज इट इज़ लाइक बोलते हैं ना, एक सड़ा हुआ आम अच्छे आम के बीच में रहा तो क्या होगा, बाकी भी सड़ जाएंगे. सो ही डजंट वांट सच डिवोटी टू कम. सो जो हमको चांस मिला है ये जो भक्ति करने का, इट इज़ वेरी वेरी, मतलब बहुनाम जन्मनाम थे, पता नहीं कितने जन्मों के बाद हमको चांस मिला है. वी शुड मेक श्योर वी चैंट द हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र विथ टोटल सिंसियरिटी, अंडरस्टैंडिंग दिस इज़ द रियल वेल्थ. एंड सेकेंडली, व्हेन वी मीट अमॉन्ग वैष्णवास, वी शुड रिस्पेक्ट ईच अदर लाइक नो अदर पर्सन. बिकॉज अगर हम वैष्णव अपराध करेंगे, एक दिन ये जो नेक्स्ट हम लोग सेकेंड एनिवर्सरी मनाने के लिए शायद रहेंगे कि नहीं. सो मैनी पीपल केम, सो मैनी पीपल वेंट, ग्रोन इन भक्ति, गॉन फ्रॉम भक्ति, फ्राउंड इन भक्ति. तो हम लोगों का नाम किस में आना चाहिए? हु मेड हिज लाइफ ग्लोरियस बाय परफॉर्मिंग दिस चैतन्य महाप्रभु's Srila Prabhupada's movement. तो let our name be in that glorious book where we actually perform bhakti the way Krishna wanted, the way our acharyas wanted, the way our spiritual master wanted. And अगर आप वैष्णव अपराध नहीं करेंगे, आप वैष्णव का सेवा करेंगे, तो आपको मतलब यू विल गेट एस्केलेटर टू गो बैक टू द स्पिरिचुअल वर्ल्ड. तो मैं ये कह के रुकता हूँ. थैंक यू प्रभु वंस अगेन, एंड सबको वंस अगेन कॉन्ग्रेचुलेशन ऑन कंप्लीटिंग 1 year. हरे कृष्णा.
Thank you, Prabhuji. So Prabhuji told us on Hari Naam and Vaishnav Aparad. So now Mataji will speak on urgency in bhakti and Vaishnav Seva.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Prabhu, for such a wonderful talk about this very too important aspect of our bhakti life. I have a sore throat, so anyways. So this 6 topics what we have chosen is about community building, which is very, very important. We are not, like, as we had started in 2015, we were very, very few. You must have seen 30 devotees, 40 devotees. From there we have come to the stage where we are around 400 devotees, Friday, Saturday devotees milake. And last year we had only invited devotees across, senior devotees across Goa. We had invite only very few of us were here. This time we thought ki all our devotees, that to core devotees. But many are left out because we have less space. Very soon, hopefully, in coming years, we'll have a big temple. We can accommodate each and every one, thousands of devotees. Krishna willing, it will happen. Yes. So then there won't be, we have to choose or this. So it's 2 important aspects. One is urgency in Krishna consciousness. We just saw His Grace Dhir Krishna Prabhu's video. So much to learn. Many of us know. Many of us don't know him. But I would like to just speak these 2 topics based on his life, some aspects. So it's not important that how many years we live. It's not important how many years we live, but what quality of life what we lead, that is important. Prabhuji just lived for, when he left, he was 34 years. And, तो मतलब इतनी young age में this. But the way he perfected his life was glorious. In that 10-12 years, what he was there in Bhakti, he was not well, like you must have seen the photograph videos also. Most of the time he was not well, cold and this. But his enthusiasm, my God, all those young boys along who were there in the videos, he was somehow pushing them, chalo dance karo, and that way. So that was his lava matra. Just for Shanik who had come in his association, they will get contaminated with this, with his enthusiastic nature. So he lived urgency in Krishna conscious because, as I said, he lived physically for a very, very short time. Many of us already 34 crossed ho gaye, 34, 50 crossed every 10. The photos you said, children were very small. You saw Ramanuj or bahut sare hum bhi, abhi we are growing. Most of us were there from 2015. But actually, we don't know. Nobody over here can say ki I can be here for the next second anniversary or very next moment actually. Nobody. We don't know. We just say ki we play nare to gello bara ashilo, ashile. But then we don't know ki when that time will come to us. You saw Dhir Krishna Prabhu, he was prepared. He knew he has a very short time. But the way he lived his life, that's why we all are remembering him now. Even I saw some of you who never saw him, but there were still tears of gratitude, they were crying now, right? So, and we don't know, actually. 10 saal ho gaye, now we are called senior devotees or aise. But are we really senior devotees? How much we are following? Yeah, so we have to be really thinking ki what is my, see, either Maya or Krishna. We cannot be both ways. दोनों बोट पे रखेंगे पैर तो गिर जाएंगे. And most of us, including me, what we try, we just want to be on this edge. मतलब कृष्णा भी चाहिए Friday or Saturday, not always, not every day, that to 1 hour. ना और Saturday Sunday बुलाएंगे तो अरे कितना बुलाएंगे ना, too much. ना we just stay back. उतना ही वो कर के भी are just here only. थोड़ा सा भी हवा मारा ना, थोड़ा सा, ये तो ज़्यादा है, गिर जाएंगे. कहाँ गिर जाएंगे? माया के लेप्स में. जन्मों जन्मों से वी आर देयर ओनली, right? So just we don't become senior because of the number of years we are in, or maybe initiated, or maybe kanti, or if we really not following properly. We have to, its time has come. We really don't know. We have to take that process very, very sincerely. We cannot say, Krishna, I was there, when I don't know, we'll reach to Krishna also. I was there for 10 years or 15 years. Krishna, kya kiya? When you were chanting for 2 hours, you were really thinking of me? और what about किसके बारे में सोच रहे थे, राइट? वी ऑल नो दैट आंसर, वी डोंट हैव टू टेल इट. तो वही है ना, बार बार करके अभी चल रहा है, गाड़ी चल रही है, थोड़ा सा 1 से 2 माला, 2 से 3, किसने कुछ बोला छूट गए. नो, अभी करना पड़ेगा. इट्स नॉट फॉर अदर्स, इट्स फॉर आवर ओन सेल्फ, right? Time is ticking. We have to begin this process. We have to take this process very, very sincerely. Many of the new people, like even the Saturday program, shuru kar diya. Already they are into 16 mala, and we are there. We are struggling. तो करना है. Everybody is busy, but this is what Krishna Bhakta Ati Chatur. This is for our future life. Whatever investment we are doing, it will help us to what will be our destination in our future life. If you see, life is in preparation. Teachers hai na, we have. So an exam, death is an examination. If you don't prepare nicely bhakti, at the time of death, कैसे कृष्णा को याद रखेंगे? Who can guarantee? Let's say, people have tried, they will take gun on their head and say, okay, I'll try. Not possible only. Right? And if we are really sincere, whatever we are doing, we are trying. We are in lot of difficulties. Problem है, घर है, office है, जो भी है, we are struggling, but still we are trying to take this process. Given this is the most easiest process in Kali Yuga, we are most fortunate. Even the demigods, Devi Devata, they wait to come in Kali Yuga because इतना difficult है वहाँ पे गोलोक जाना. हमारे लिए लेकिन easy है. 16 माला, I always say this. 64 माला थे पहले. 64 माला मतलब 8 घंटे दिन में, Prabhupada said, if you are serving nicely, then 48 rounds I will take responsibility. At least 16 to karo. Right? That also we don't do, फिर क्या होगा? So Krishna will take care, definitely. Coming back to Dhir Krishna Prabhu's life, when he left, when he was in the hospital bed there, none of us were there that time. Of course, devotee were outside. When he was in ICU, he was inside. But when we saw him later, when he had left, so his fingers was like this, how we chant, we say, this finger out, middle finger out, we always say this. So even though we were not present, no devotee was there, Prabhupada chanting machine was not this, but his preparation, the entire life was perfect. That's why in that pain, he remembered himself. Nobody was required him to remind him of Krishna. His bhakti was so much, he himself chanted, took that process. Nobody chanting machine, chanting bag was not there. But he chanted. His mudra was like this. Yes, his mudra was like this. We have that photo also. So that is what we said. And if we are, that level of practice, 10 saal mein, he reached to that stage. We already reached 10 years now in 2015 in Margao. So where we stand, we really have to ponder and meditate, kya chal raha hai hamare जीवन, what we are doing. Otherwise, day will come, time will come, and then we'll say, kya. So we should be really thinking. So that if not, then Krishna will somehow, there are so many examples, Krishna comes, devotee will come to us, how we saw, and they will chant for us, they will do Bhagavatam for us, reading. That is perfection. Yes. So Arjun say 10 saal ho gaye, we have to be really serious now. We should not be कि एक माला, दो माला, तीन माला, कंठी आना चाहिए, दीक्षा होनी चाहिए. Yes, that we all deities आने चाहिए घर घर में. We have only, I think, 2 deities till 2015 say now. 3 deities, you can say that many more God Nita, many more Jagannathji should be coming in each and every house. Very important. So with this same line, I would like the second aspect on community building for all of us, which is very important, is Vaishnav Seva. We all are very eager, that means we all are Hindus and we have that culture, upbringing, what we have been, कि we have to worship Lord. We know, we go Friday or Saturday or whichever temple we are going. We have that faith. So it's very easy to go directly and worship the Lord. Abhishek kar, ye kar. But what is very important, what Shastra says, is Vaishnav Seva. Lord himself, where we all want to worship him, he wants his devotees to be worshipped. When I say this, it doesn't mean that we should not worship the Lord. But as I said, to have the real conscious, Lord knows, we come to that flower or kuch bhoga leke, we showing this much, 100 rupees डालेंगे, 10,000 साथ में रहेंगे. Lord knows कितना भाव है हमारा. तो it's very important कि we serve those who are very dear to Krishna. And bhale hi our bhakti, our purity, is not at that level, but that devotee, that Vaishnav is very dear to Krishna, and we are serving that Vaishnav, Krishna will definitely chode, okay, kar nahi raha hai na, but aa jao, chalo. That will do. Ye shortcut hai. We all should know this shortcut. Otherwise, itna pavitrata chahiye, brahmani nishan ye chahiye, wo cannot. इतना अपराध भी होते deity worship में अगर ठीक से ना करे. But pleasing a Vaishnav, just give little some prasad. हरि बोल माताजी, हरि बोल प्रभुजी, हक किया, Vaishnav will be happy. उनको क्या चाहिए? Doesn't want anything, right? So easy. They are full of love and daya. They will recommend us to Krishna. So Dhir Krishna Prabhu's life was full of Vaishnav Seva, full of Vaishnav Seva. No matter किसका भी है, कोई not well, किसको कुछ करना है, everything, he is always there. Day, night, उसका खुद का health भी खराब था, but he is always there to serve. Yeah, and that's what he showed. And in एक बार Srila Prabhupada, and no, while serving, there is no कि Srila Prabhupada said this, when in the Krishna Balram Mandir in ISKCON Vrindavan, we have main deity as Krishna Balram, who are black and white, black marble and white marble. And we also have the tiles of our temple courtyard in Vrindavan. Those of you who have gone, it is black and white. So Prabhupada came and he took darshan, And Prabhupada sat and the Vyasasana to give class. And then Prabhupada said, and there are a lot of devotees, and of course, everybody wants to do deity worship, seva, or lecture giving seva, or big seva, this. Prabhupada said, you can see them. They are this black and white, the altar, who is what? Krishna Balaram, and this black and white, which is the marble floor. Serving them, either way, doesn't have any difference. Krishna's eyes serving this black and white Krishna Balaram and serving this menial doing this menial service of cleaning the floor, chadu kuch bhi, in Krishna's eyes it is same, right? This is what Srila Prabhupada said. This is because many times it happens कि अरे this particular seva, it's not practical only ना. So we have to be ready to serve in any way, and you should one thing we said कि why अरे मुझे क्यों नहीं बुलाया, or this, you have to be ready. It's Krishna's home. This is our second home. This is ISKCON Margao Center. You have to be ready कि करने के लिए. And Prabhuji also he was giving classes, and उसके बाद में used to there for cleaning seva or serving seva or झाड़ू लगाना. He was always there. He was serving more. So that is it's time, huh? Yeah. So this is what. So we have to be very eager to do Vaishnava seva, and we have to see कि when you're doing, when we're hearing all this thing, like Prabhuji spoke about Vaishnava Praj chanting, and we spoke about Vaishnava Seva and urgency, so we should not say, that person is not doing to me, like, they are mistreating or this. We should consider we are sadhakas, and every other person is a Vaishnava. So when we think that way, we will be just here to give, not to expect. And when we get this bhava while doing our devotional service, that is perfection. We have nothing to lose. To giving this respect to others, kya hai? Dena. And everything what is watching, Krishna's CCTV camera. भले ही people are not glorifying, हरि बोल नहीं बोल रहे हैं, but Krishna is noticing everything because he is the closest one. He is a Paramatma. Right? So we have to be very, very eager if we do Vaishnava say our entire Chaitanya Charitamrita, we are having here Chaitanya Charitamrita, is full of Vaishnava Adan Pradan, how we have to do it. So we have done many things. We should not expect, उसने ना किया हो, उसने ना बोला, उसने ना दिया हो, that's fine. You have given, Krishna has given you this opportunity to give. So let us give and let's be happy. Yes? So grateful heart is like full of, happy and humble and can give. So वो हमें करना चाहिए. So this two important aspect of urgence in Krishna consciousness. Time is ticking. अभी नहीं तो कभी नहीं. We don't know to 2026 आएगा नहीं आएगा. Should not be scared, but that's a reality. We have to करना है अभी. बस हो गया अभी. और नहीं होगा. Material life is full of misery. वो आते रहेंगे problem. But this life is gone. We don't know next life कौन सा आने वाला है. Right? ऐसा कि वैष्णव सेवा very important shortcut है भक्ति के लिए. Just serve a Vaishnava. Keep serving genuinely. Right? That perfect. Yes. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Prabhuji.
Arrange for the cake cutting.
Two. No, they will do often. Ambrish. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji, for speaking on four important aspects of community building. I will share, I'll not take much time. Two important aspects of community building. One is the symptom of Kali Yuga. What is the symptom of Kali Yuga? There are two characteristics of Kali Yuga. What is the characteristics of ice cream? It is sweet, it is cold, you eat it, you get energy, right? Because you get immediate sugar. That is the characteristic of ice cream. So you say ice cream means what comes to your mind? Enjoyment. Baskin Robbins. 10 flavors, 20 flavors, the latest flavor. All that come to your mind, right? Moment we take someone's name or some object's name, some qualities come to our mind, correct? And that is experience. So when we take the name Kali Yuga, what comes to our mind? Yes. fight. What else? Hypocrisy. Yeah. So devotees know this. Like if you ask non-devotee, what comes to your mind when I say Kali Yuga? What is Kali Yuga? They will ask. It doesn't matter to them. What is Kali Yuga? What is Satya Yuga? For them, all Yuga is same. Everywhere they want Baskin Robin only. It doesn't matter. Kali Yuga ho, koi bhi ho, khana mila, pina mila, life is perfect. Eating, meeting, sleeping, defending. Why you want to bother about anything else? But devotees know that every Yuga was different. We are in Kali Yuga. So Shastra says that Kali Yuga means two very prominent qualities. That is quarrel. First one is quarrel and second one is hypocrisy. ये शब्द एकदम बाय हार्ट होने चाहिए. Quarrel and hypocrisy. कलयुगा means quarrel and hypocrisy. राइट. वो कोविड आया था बीच में, तो तभी स्कूल्स वे ऑनलाइन चल रहे थे ना, तो इंजीनियरिंग 4 साल का होता है, तो 2 साल जो बेचारे अटक गए, वो 2 साल इंजीनियरिंग उधर आए, तो वो जब हमारे ऑफिस में आते थे वो बैच के, तो कुछ पूछा तो उनको ब्लैंक होते थे वो, तो हम बोलते थे ये कोविड वाला बैच है. तो भगवान जब हम ऊपर जाएंगे तो भगवान बोले कौन सा बैच है तू, सत्ययुग का है, त्रेता का है, कली का है? मैं बोला कली का हूँ प्रभु, कली का हूँ. तो भगवान को कली का बैच है ये, माने ये कॉरल एंड हिपोक्रेसी से आया है बाहर. बहुत डिफिकल्ट है कॉरल एंड हिपोक्रेसी से बाहर आना. सो कलियुगा मीन्स कॉरल एंड हिपोक्रेसी. That means what? That means in Kali Yuga, everywhere you will find only these two things, quarrel and hypocrisy. Quarrel means fight over small things. Small things. I remember once, who was a devotee who came to Goa from Gopinath, Krishna, Mafatlal Prabhu, Krishna Chandra Prabhu, you remember, had come to our old place, Brindan Hall. How many were there in Brindan Hall when we used to have program? Oh, 4 5. Thank you. You saved us, Prabhu. You all are still there. We didn't have that photograph of Brindan Hall. इतना पुराना था ना, वो photo भी नहीं है, right? So he had come there. He is Mafatlal, Rishikesh Mafatlal. ये जो Mafatlal industry है, he had come a long time back, he and his wife. So he gave this example. One of his employees got divorced. Why? With his wife, because he didn't like one quality of her, and that quality was the toothpaste. She used to press from top and it is to come from top, and then when he has to go second time, he had to press from down and wait for the toothpaste to come out, and that is why he divorced her. Of course, that's not the reason, but that's like the trigger point. Reason will be so many else, but the point he was trying to tell us was, in Kali Yuga, even for so small problem there is fight, there is quarrel. That is Kali Yuga, because this age only is like that. Ice cream bole to enjoyment. Kali Yuga means fight for small things. So if we get that tendency of fighting for small thing with our husband, wife, children, in-laws, society, devotees, we should not be surprised. We should not be surprised. We should know, yes, I am getting these triggers because I am here. If you are in swimming pool, you will be wet. It's natural. You cannot say I'll be in swimming pool but I should not get wet. No, it's not possible. Only then you have to wear some tight clothes or something like that. But Kali Yuga, we are there means we will fight. Krishna has stamped quarrel and hypocrisy. So then what differentiates a devotee? Devotee does not quarrel. A devotee does not get influenced by the effect of Kali. A devotee is not agent of Kali. You know, agents rehte hai na? Like I am someone's agent. So my job will be what? To pass his product to everyone. So what is Kali Yuga's product? Quarrel. So if we quarrel, we become whose agent? We have to be whose agents? Select karo, sab supermarket, sab hai. You don't like this god, you'll like this god, all gods are there. Krishna knew that in Kali Yuga also everyone will not like me standing with Basuri. Okay, then I'll come as Jagannath, then I'll come as Gopalji. If you want some lot of action, I'll come as Narsingh Dev. Here he is. Look, will get scared only, right? So Lord comes in different way, just for us to attract our heart to Him, right? But our heart is taken by whom? Baskin Robin. Our heart is taken by Kali Yuga, because we quarrel. Try to remember yesterday's day. Saturday था ना कल Saturday था क्या? आज Saturday, कल Saturday. कल आप सोचिए, सुबह उठे आप कितने 5 बजे, रात को 10 बजे सोए, बीच में कॉरल किया कि नहीं? मैंने तो किया, मन में तो किया, ज़बान पे आने से रोका. मन में तो आएगा ही आएगा, राइट? सो वी आर, लाइक शी सेड, वी आर ऑन दैट पार्शल, तटस्थ शक्ति, इधर भी है उधर भी है, तो कॉरल होगा ही होगा. बट अ डिवोटी इज वन who does not see, first best is not even to, as Prabhuji said, not even to get it in your mind. But if at all the quarrel or that bhavana to give back or say something, it comes in the mind, try to stop it before it comes to the tongue. Action is third. First is mind, then vacha, third is action. Right? We have to stop it there and there. ये एक quality devotees have to make in their life. दिमाग में आएगा, ये आके लेगी, कोई someone is doing mistake, आके लेगी, कान सुनेगी, someone will tell bad about some other devotee, कान सुनेगा, वो सब repository बन रहा है. And when the time will come, you will सब निकालोगे बाहर. That is quarrel. And you will use, we are so intelligent, we will use someone's bad situation for our advantage. That is how we are. Because we want to be higher. Right? We want to be Lord of everything we see. And that is why we came in this material world. Why we came in the material world? Because we didn't want Lord to be Lord. We said, Lord, you are Lord. I also want to be Lord. Lord say, you cannot be Lord in Vaikuntha, you go to Kuntha. So that's why we came here. Right? So devotees mean not having the effect of Kali. But आएगा. But we have to negate. Nothing happens by itself. ISKCON में ऐसा जादू नहीं है. आप आ गए आज, आपको गुरु ने हाथ लगाया, शौक आ गया, मैं पवित्र हो गया. वो कुंभ मेला में होता है वैसा. दोज एक्ट्रेसेस कम, वो कोई आ गई वहाँ पे, पता है आपको, बोलते मैं अभी कोई तो बन गई. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता है भाई. वी ऑल नो. Right? So Krishna also never fought Arjuna's war. He said, you fight your war, I'll sit over here. He never said, okay, Arjun, tu biche ganja maar, dam maro dam, I will fight your war. Some people do that. They feel that is nirvana. Krishna said, nothing doing. You fight your war. I'll sit. I will take care of everything, but you have to do your action. Similarly, in devotion also, we have to do our action. When those thoughts come of quarrel, I work and I stop it. I remember the Shastras, I remember Hare Krishna, I remember Krishna, please save me, I don't want to break my relationship. I'm getting very angry, but you see, but she's wrong or he is wrong, But I will not get it on my tongue like what Prabhuji said. It's between him and Krishna. It's very, very important. Very important. If we have to keep our relations with forget spiritual relation, even material relation, quarrel se dur rehna hai. But that doesn't mean you accept everything. You make your point, Prabhuji, or husband, wife, children. I didn't like this. Can this be better next time? But let's not fight. Quarrel is most important. Right? Second is hypocrisy. Hypocrisy means what? Pakhanda. Pakhanda means what? सामने एक, पीछे दूसरा. सामने एकदम तिलक, कंठीमाला, ये ऐसा, ये एकदम पूरा बंद कुर्ता इधर टाइट, और बाद में पीछे हरि बोल कुछ और ही. That is pakhand. And why this pakhand is more in Kali Yuga? Because, and pakhand का मतलब और एक होता है, you are different when you are with others and you are different when you are alone. The test of a devotee is when he is alone. In front of everyone is tilak, hari bol, kaise hai Prabhuji, japa kaise chal raha hai. But the test is when you are alone, because that time you are with Krishna. That time are you on this or are you on your japmala? That's the test. That's the test. Hypocrisy means you are different when you are alone, you are different when you are with others. I was, some days back I was seeing a tape of Prabhupada. So a lot of people made documentary on Prabhupada. So one BBC also made documentary on him. Normally BBC makes very bad documentaries on Hinduism, but this documentary was good. One of the things they said which strikes me even today is, they said, oh, this Swamiji, he is always the same when he speaks about it and when we saw him in his personal life. Because in personal life also, if you see Prabhupada, he will always chanting and walking. He'll be always dictating his book, or he'll be always meeting devotees, sleeping only for 2-3 hours. So non-devotees also saw Prabhupada the way he spoke in his books. It's very easy to speak over here. You give a mic and everyone speaks. But what you are in your personal life, that is what defines the gravity of your words. Prabhupada was like that. What he wrote in his books, what lecture he gave, he followed the same thing. No hypocrisy. So we have to, of course, this will not happen overnight. रातों रात नहीं होगा. आज बोला, कल मंडे है, कल से चालू. नहीं. We will fall, we will have quarrel, we will not like devotees, we will have so many misunderstandings. अरे मुझे उस प्रोग्राम को बुलाया नहीं था उन्होंने, They don't like me. They don't want me to come. And I will not go there. Now next year I will go. एक साल किसका चला गया? मेरा ही चला गया ना एक साल. Why? Misunderstanding. Right? So this quarrel is always there. So we have to be very careful about quarrel and hypocrisy. Also they say quarrel is when devotee is with others. And hypocrisy is when devotee is alone. देखा कुछ छोड़ा ही नहीं कृष्णा ने, सब ले लिया. Either I'll be alone or I'll be with devotees. Correct na? So with devotees you'll have quarrel, and when you're alone you'll be a hypocrite. So we have to be very, very careful and save ourselves from both of this. So it's very important for growth of any devotee, growth of any community, that we have to be away from quarrel and hypocrisy. If you have any problem, ना talk. Misunderstanding होगा ही होगा. ये कलयुगा में हम लोग, वो बैठा है कली बंदूक लेके, सबको मारेगा. मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग का बंदूक टक 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 आएगा. हस्बैंड वाइफ के साथ मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग होता है. Who is that guy? AR Rahman is getting divorced after 40 years. 40 साल उसके गाने में नाचते थे हम लोग. डिवोर्स हो रहा है बेचारे का. मुझे तो क्या, यू सी, even after so many years of understanding, years of staying together, there are misunderstanding. तो हमारे बीच में क्यों नहीं होगा? होगा ही होगा. नहीं होगा तो प्रॉब्लम है. नहीं होगा तो कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. इधर वी आर डूइंग एवरीथिंग सुपरफिशियली. राइट? होगा ही होगा. और जब होगा, गेट इट क्लैरिफाइड. टॉक, बात करो. हस्बैंड वाइफ के बीच में गड़बड़ होता है तो डायरेक्टली, पहले के टाइम में ऐसा डिवोर्स तो आजकल ही सुन रहे हैं हम लोग, पहले टाइम में ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं था. पीपल यूज्ड टू टॉक, सॉर्ट इट आउट. Right? Even in devotee community, it's very important to talk, sort it out. Because everyone, as they said, everyone is at different level. Someone both came together, one was 16 rounder, one is still 2 rounder. So it's okay. In Krishna's eyes, both are devotees, right? But there will be functional and level wise clashes. It is bound to happen. मेरे पहले कोई आया था, वो आगे चला गया. मैं आई कैंट एक्सपेक्ट, आई कैंट से मैं पहले आया, तू मेरे से आगे कैसे हो सकता? तू पीछे रुक, तू 16 वाला कर मत, मैं 2 पे हूँ, तू 1 पे रुक. होगा क्या? वो बोला भाई मैं पहुंच गया 16 पे, मैं छोड़ दिया सब कुछ. राइट? वी हैव टू सी, व्हेन वी सी समवन बेटर देन अस, रादर देन गेटिंग एनवियस, वी हैव टू गेट इंस्पायर्ड. वाह यार क्या बंदा है, कितना पुण्य रहेगा उसके पास, इसलिए 16 पे पहुंच गया. मैं कितना पापी हूँ, अभी पे 2 पे बैठा हूँ. राइट? मैं उससे इंस्पिरेशन लेना है. बात करो उससे, कैसे करते हो 16 माला, बोला मुझे भी. Right? That is inspiration. And then because we spoke that with him, Krishna will get inspired. Wow, this guy didn't get envious, yaar. He is appreciating him. I'll give him 16 rounds. Ye le bhai, tu bhi kar 16 rounds. Then Krishna will give kripa. This kripa shakti, someone spoke about Radharani. Radharani gives kripa shakti by that. When she sees their children are not fighting. बड़ा लड़का छोटे लड़के को लात नहीं मारता है, प्यार करता है. तो बोलेगा यार, even though you don't have that quality, I will give you that because you are good. Because Krishna consciousness, Krishna sees everything. We cannot hide. छुप ही नहीं सकते हम लोग किसी से. Right? So quarrel and hypocrisy, ये चीज़ से हमें दूर रुकना. 2 minutes, my time is going up. The second point is Bhagavatam. Bhagavad Shravan and Bhagavad Pathan. This is very, very important. We had Mataji coming over here and telling her whole story, how Bhagavatam changed her whole perspective of life, and then from why she has become a devotee. Even we are wondering, Mataji, how you all have become so fixed up devotees. Bhagavatam has a big role to play, right? So Bhagavatam is very, very important. Bhagavatam, it is said when Krishna incarnates as a fish, he becomes Matsya Avatar. He incarnates as a tortoise, he becomes Kurma Avatar. When he incarnates as a man, he becomes Lord Shri Ram. When he incarnates as sound, he becomes the holy name. And when he incarnates as a book, he is Bhagavatam. So Bhagavatam is not a book written by Vyasdev, spoken by Parikshit Maharaj and Sukdev Goswami. It is Krishna himself. It is non-different than Krishna. Krishna comes in different rupa, different form. When he comes in the form of a book, he comes as Bhagavatam. So when I am holding Bhagavatam in my hand, I am holding Krishna. So every one of us should have Bhagavatam at home. We read it when we have it. We don't have it, then how we'll read it? Don't try to read on mobile. You can read, but it's always good to have Bhagavatam at home. सबके घर में भागवतम होना चाहिए. And we should make a habit of reading it. Don't think Bhagavatam is 12,000 verses, it will not get over. That is not your botheration. That is Krishna's botheration. You start reading Bhagavatam, right? There's so many points, but one thing I'll tell and I'll stop. I heard Amren Prabhu's class some days back I was sharing with some devotees also. He went to Amrin Prabhu, right? Most of y'all know him. So he was telling in his class that he went to one old age home in Coimbatore, and there he met a couple, old couple, who are living in that old age home. Their age is 80 years old. And what this couple does is, every day they are reading Bhagavatam. For how many hours? 5 hours. सुबह 8 बजे से लेके 1 o'clock तक they are reading only Bhagavatam. And this they are doing for last 30 years, every single day. They took retirement when they were 50 years old, and 50 say now they are 80 years old. Every day 5 hours they are reading Bhagavatam. And they told that they completed 500 times reading Bhagavatam. Can you imagine? ना व्हील से वो 12,000 श्लोका है, कभी ख़त्म होगा, मेरे लाइफ में ख़त्म ही नहीं होगा, तो मैं क्यों पढ़ूँ, छोड़ो नहीं पढ़ता हूँ. नहीं, दिस कपल रेड इट फॉर 500 टाइम्स. आई थॉट ही ऐसे बोल तो नहीं रहे ना. फिर मैंने कैलकुलेट किया एक्चुअली बैठ के, राइट. सो इफ़ यू रीड भगवद गीता, 700 श्लोकास आर देयर, एंड ऑन Gita Jayanti day, lot of our devotees read all the full Gita, shlokas, everything. So how many hours you take to read it? 4 hours, 4 घंटे में खत्म होता है, 3.5-4 घंटे में खत्म होता है. 700 श्लोका, तो 5 घंटा पकड़ लीजिए आप 1000 श्लोका करने के लिए. दिन में 1000 श्लोका वो लोग पढ़ते ना. पहले वो लोग ट्रांसलेशन भी पढ़ते थे, बट नाउ दे आर रेड इट सो मेनी टाइम्स दैट जस्ट बाय रीडिंग द श्लोका दे अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इट इज. सो द पॉइंट इज, देयर आर डिवोटीज हु आर रीडिंग भागवतम सो मेनी टाइम्स. We feel that Bhagavatam is so big, khatam nahi hoga pad ke. That is not the point. We have to start. So starting reading Bhagavatam is in our hand. Then it is up to Krishna, right? So Bhagavatam is very, very important. Bhagavad Gita also should be read, but Bhagavatam is Krishna himself. So we as a community should start reading Bhagavatam at whatever pace. Make a habit every day before sleeping, 2 pages you will read Bhagavatam. Just keep that Bhagavatam, whichever first canto, third canto, wherever you all have reached, next to your bed. उधर ही बेड के पास रखने का. बेड के ऊपर ही रखो उसको. तो सोने जाएंगे तो 2 पढ़ के ही जाना है, नहीं तो सोना नहीं है, right? So Bhagavatam reading is very, very important. So 2 things for good community: no quarrel, no hypocrisy. Quarrel is very, very subtle, it just comes in, and hypocrisy is when we are alone. So we have to be very, very careful how in between we don't allow Kali to come in, right? Because when 2 devotees fight, no matter who loses, Kali wins. Right? So it's a loss for both. Kali wins. So whatever it is, we have to sort out, talk out, and forget the things and move ahead in bhakti. And second, reading Bhagavatam. So these 6 things we thought we will quickly share with you all. It's easy for us to talk, but we pray, we pray to all of you all to bless us also, that we follow all these things what we tried to share with you. So Sud Madhav Prabhu shared 2 points. First is holy name, chanting of the holy name, and Vaishnav Seva. Mataji spoke about Vaishnav Seva and urgency in spiritual life. It's really urgent, and I'll tell you, fruit is very sweet if you take it. It's very. And finally, no quarrel, hypocrisy, and Bhagavat Patam. With this, we again thank you all. We are very, very grateful to each and every devotee sitting over here for all your services, all your contribution. So when we called Nilesh Prabhu and Kunde Prabhu here, later Nilesh Prabhu said, "Ektacha niya, sagrani kela." It is not one man's activity, which is very right. To start something is very easy. Everyone can start. I spoke about it some days back. But when everyone come together, that is what sustains. So we are very, very thankful that all of you all have taken Srila Prabhupada's movement to your heart, and you are taking Srila Prabhupada's movement and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement ahead. Whatever role we have, small role, we have to keep playing. You saw that 1 year video, it came so nice. Why? Because every day everyone did their role. That is why when we put everything together, it becomes like this very beautiful bouquet what we can offer to the Lord. Every flower counts. So we thank each and every one of you for all your services, your cooking services, the setup services, Kirtan services, altar decoration, Tulsi Maharani. This is a very unique, Mataji has made a big list. setup department, kirtan department, you all are there, right? Altar department, flower decoration department, Tulsi Shringar. I'll tell you, our Tulsi is one of the, not our Tulsi, the Tulsi Maharani, what you all are dressing is one of the very unique. We get lot of people even from outside Goa asking us, where is this? So thank you very much for that. By the way, you know that for the Prabhujis, the sari what has been put is every time a new sari. Okay, new sari. Prabhujis, I'm telling you, always ask how many saris I should get you. Every new sari for Tulsi Maharani. Okay, DT Seva, books and paraphernalia, small, but we have started. Prasadam cooking, was becoming very difficult for us because ISKCON means prasadam, and prasadam is like very difficult to make because we have very few devotees who can come, but still devotees have not given up. They are still coming, whatever way we are making the ends meet. Let us see, we will keep doing it as long as Krishna and Guru wants us to do it, and with all your support and help. So this prasadam cooking seva, hats off to you all are managing it. Washing the utensils, which happens in the end, cleaning the kitchen hall and cleaning the temple hall, accounts department, serving team, our prasadam serving team, media team, photography team, Gopal Fun School, the Matajis who are taking care of the kids, devotee care team, seva allocation department, Mangal Aarti department. Now you see we had Mangal Aarti once in a month. Now devotees are having Mangal Aarti every Sunday. So every Sunday it is open. Everyone can come. Ideally Mangal Aarti, at least half the hall should be full, right? Preaching department, we have so many preachers now. Center maintenance team, it's not easy to keep this as it is. There's a whole team who's doing this. Temple running department, planning department, yatra team, festival team, Chetna, Prerana, Rangoli team, shoe keeping team. My God, the list is not completing, right? And ISKCON youth team, and all of y'all. Many more. And finally, all of you who are coming to hear the lecture, that is also a seva, right? If there is no one, then Prabhupada will say, how long you are going to give lecture to the empty walls? Baba, call someone. 1 or 2 days, it's okay, give to the empty walls. But how long, na Prabhuji? So it's just to enthuse the speaker, we say, give to the empty walls if no one comes, right? But then his enthusiasm also have to be maintained. So we thank each and every one of you all. This is a festival of gratitude that we have to all of you all, and each one of you all should have this festival of gratitude to each other. Every devotee who is sitting next to you is a Vaishnava. We should thank him. Because of you, I am getting this environment, because of which I am able to come here and do some bhakti to the Lord. That is our gratitude. Otherwise, there are so many things in the outside world which are so many things not at all connected to Krishna, because of which we have got this environment is because of our Prabhupada, because of our Guru, our Acharyas, and the devotees who are sitting next to us. These devotees who are sitting next to us is our strength. कुछ स्ट्रेंथ चाहिए ना, वो बनाओ. डिवोटी रिलेशनशिप इतना स्ट्रांग बनाओ कि no matter what happens, you will never be shaken up. If something we have to earn in life, earn devotees. Earn devotees, earn their love. That is perfection of life. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. You want to say something? Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So now, so now we are coming to, so both will come on top.
Sharing.